I saw a guy jogging. I'm on my way to work at night, to a club to work, and this guy's jogging in 83 below zero weather. He's out running the street. I have to tell you this from my heart. Never in my life have I had a stronger urge to run over another human being with my car. And he would have thanked me. I know he would have. I don't get jogging. People that do it must love it. You gotta love it. I mean, I've tried it, wasn't very good. I'd run a mile, I'd buy half a dozen donuts, and then walk home. I ran every day for 8 months and gained 31 pounds. That jogging will pack on the flab, trust me. So a friend of mine who's one of these avid runners says, your problem is you don't have enough information. If you understood more about it, you would enjoy it more. Bought me a book on jogging. They write books on how to jog. How intellectually deprived do you have to be to not be able to figure out how to jog? Where do you run into problems while you're learning? Oh, gee, I'm skipping again. Boy, honey, there's a lot more to this jogging than meets the eye. Are there people in America so dense they see runners on the horizon? How do they do that? There's got to be a book. The book is that thick, which means they fill it with information you'll never use just to make a book. They had one chapter devoted to how to train for a marathon. Are you kidding me? Like I'll ever live 26 miles from a donut shop. Why else would one run that far? Some of the information I used, they tell you what to do if you're ever out jogging and a dog chases you. They tell you not to try to outrun the dog because the dog will catch you and bite you. So this is what you're supposed to do. You turn around, you face the snarly beast, point your finger at him, apparently so he knows you're talking to him. You don't want any confusion out there. You know, an armadillo could zip by and you got chaos. After you point, you stomp your foot and you scream, freeze! The loud voice is supposed to scare the dog. He will know you're the one in charge. Yeah. So I'm out jogging one morning, and trust me, this is the pace I jog at. I didn't want to break a sweat while I was out running, because that's annoying. And I got in my zone, and you runners know what a zone is. That's where your thoughts just become so focused on one thing, and I'm thinking, glazed. I'm gonna get a glazed, a cinnamon roll, and a buttery croissant. From my zone, I get awoken by this vicious I stop running, and I turn around, coming down the street, full bore, with his teeth flared. These are teeth. It's this tiny little three-legged dog. He's missing his right front leg, and he is motoring, Jack. He's like... Well, perhaps I'm a tad warped, but I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. I couldn't get freeze out. I was pointing at him and spitting at myself, just laughing. He kept coming. And then he got close enough to me, I got nervous. And like the book said, I stomped my foot, I pointed, and I said, freeze! The dog stopped. And then began to tip where the leg was missing. And you can see it in his eyes. Oh, not again, man!